Hi everyone. How are you all? It's been ages, I know, since I did a live. Life's just been really, really hectic. Um, summer's here, so the kids have been out to camping, and we've been over at their fires, and I've had events to go to, and so I really haven't done even any chalking on my own. So I'm hoping tonight is the start of going back to every night. Um, Tonight we're going to work on, my cousin is coming home from the hospital tomorrow after suffering a couple of strokes, and her family planted her a flower garden that she'll be able to see out her window, and they asked me to make a sign. So I'm going to make a sign that says Ginnys Garden um, on this heart, and then her son is going to stake it into her yard so she can see it. So that's what I'm going to work on tonight. So let's get started. Hubby's downstairs making dinner. So let's see. Let's start with capital G. Now these haven't been used. This is just a wooden heart that I painted with refinishing paint. And I thought yellow would be really pretty because it's bright and cheery. And the whole purpose of this garden is to cheer her up. And to give her something pretty to look at out her window. Now it's going to be a bit touch and go with spacing, so I really have to, that's sticking still pretty bad, so let's fuzz this on. This is our fuzzing cloth, and the reason you fuzz is to take away some of the tackiness so that it doesn't adhere so tightly to the surface you're working on that you can't get it pulled off without stretching it. And stretching it is a big taboo to us designers and craft people that don't want to ruin their, I'm trying to get this right on the line, but not. Okay, I think that's pretty close. And now I have it cooking. Okay, we'll get it. It just takes, my biggest part of all of my chalking, the hardest part is, for me, is to get it evenly spaced. So there's the G. I'm gonna have to put these letters on one at a time, I think, because I'm really fighting for space. Now, I think I want to do this in a purple. I think purple and yellow are pretty together. I know people are going to think I'm a little strange when I say that, but I do like them together. So there's going to be a bit of drying in between because I'm going to have to lay the next transfer over. I'm not laying the letters over, but the transfer. And of course, it's Ginny, so I need to use this G again. So this is going to have to be washed. Let's pull this off and see what we got. Okay, I'm going to just stick that in my water for a second. Normally, I put it right on my wash wall. You know what, I'm just going to wash it on my table the way I normally do. And then just lay it there to dry. So I have a wash table right here. And all that is I have a plastic table and spray some water on it and stick my transfer down to it and wash it. And where I wet the surface first, the transfer does not stick. And I wash the top side of it. See, this is my little table here. I don't know if you can see. Maybe if I move out of the way, you can see it. This is my little table here. So all I did was get it wet and lay the transfer sticky side down, wash the top of it, and then wash the bottom of it with the sticky side with a Clorox wipe. There. Let me point my camera down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. I didn't realize that I didn't point it back down. Okay, so there's the G. Now I'm going to dry that G because I need to get the A as close to it as possible. And what I'm hoping to do is put garden here, Ginnys here, and then I'm going to put a butterfly and maybe a couple of flowers. I'm unsure about that, but I've got to defuzz this letter as well because that G stuck really, really tightly. I stretched it ever so slightly, pulling it off, so. And I don't want to do that again. Now I'm going to try the other letters and see if I can get them all on there. Now that I've moved the A over, they might all fit nicely. Whoops, got the fuzz. So those of you watching the replay, if you like what you see, please go ahead and share it on your timelines with your friends. I also wanted to talk about getting some bookings. I'm going to start doing Facebook Lives so you can have a party, a workshop, and earn some free products. And that's all in the works right now. So as soon as I get that up and running, I will certainly let you know. I already do Zoom events. So you can have that. And a Zoom event is where we all log into my Zoom account, which is a live conferencing call. And you have pre-ordered your transfer and your board and stuff so that we work on it all together. If you live local to me, of course I do in-home events, and I have some time left in July, but it is filling fast with family events as well as chalk events. So if that's something you're interested in, grab those dates quick. One more of the garden. And then I also have to wash this N because I'm going to do Ginny in a different color, I think. I don't think I'm going to use the same purple, so. I need to. And I hope when she looks out her window and sees this, it'll bring a smile to her face. So let's go ahead and chalk these other letters. You know what? I'm going to use a bigger squeegee. So is everybody enjoying their summer? We're just now getting decent weather. The last 3 days have been horribly muggy and hot. Today was perfect, a nice breeze, but the sun was shining and it was warm, but it wasn't stifling hot like the last 3 days have been. And before that, it was like 50. So, oops, I got a little spot right there. You want to try to not go off your transfer if that's possible. Sometimes mistakes happen. Now I'm going to put that on my board here because I need to wash that out and use it again. Well, I'm going to put them all there anyways because I need to wash them. See, even though I fuzzed it, hear that pulling off? It's still stuck really, really well. I think the answer is going to be to wax when I use my refinished boards. And I didn't wax this because I typically don't wax my wood. But maybe if I'm using the refinishing, I need to. Live and learn, right, guys? Oh, see that little mark washed right off, not a problem. And there's the garden part. So now, let me wash the pen because I need to use that and it needs to be drying. And the rest of them I can wait and wash after. Okay, let's fuzz this G again because it was still too sticky. And let me find the S. I'm going to put the S on first. And then the G, and I'm going to try to space them accordingly. G. G-I. Oops, I almost forgot to fuzz. See, I'm out of tune here, guys. I've missed this so much. I'm still working on getting a shop in Ellsworth. So I really do need to get up here and get some stock made. I'm hoping that that takes hold in August. It'll be really nice to have a shop to put all my stuff in. I'm really excited about it. And that shop is going to be Mimi's Craft Basket. So it will have my Chocateur projects that I've done, but it will also have other things that I make with Mimi's Craft Basket. So it's not going to be solely Chocateur. I do a variety of crafts, and I really wanted to have an outlet for all of it. So that's what I'm going to do. But you will be able to purchase all the items that I make in the shop. I just won't be advertising them as Chalk Couture. And I'm hoping that when I get it set up, there's going to be room for a work surface, and I could teach some workshops right in my shop. I think that would be like really fantastic. But that's a ways down the road, so we'll see, you know, how things come together. Oh, that took some of the... Okay, now I need to dry this end because I have to put the other one right beside it. Now I'm not washing it this time because I'm reusing it with the same color. So I really don't need to. Oh, and we forgot the Y here, G-I-N. There's my Y. Capital Y. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I know I did not use it. So we need to pull this one off. Now, I don't know. That's pulling off the sticky. I'm going to try something while I'm waiting for that to dry a little bit and see if yeah, that takes it off. It's just going to take a little bit of work. What I was using was foam and glass cleaner, and that did take it off. So that's awesome. That'll work. And I'm just fuzzing my Y here. Gee, it's hot and muggy up in this room. I have my door shut, so you can't hear my husband's music playing. Because when that happens, they take that part of your video out if you don't have rights to play the music. Copyright laws and all. So I don't want that to happen. It's happened before. I had music in the background and didn't really think about it. And that section of my video that they could hear the music. I don't know why they couldn't hear the whole thing, but they blocked out. So there, let's see, we need a paintbrush to make a little dash for the Ginnys. Let me cover up my paints here. And that's what we have so far. Isn't that pretty? See where the transfer, let me get something to hold on to. Discolored it a little bit right there. Like some of the backing of the transfer came off. But it's coming right off with the foamy glass cleaner. So I'm not worried about that at the moment. I won't do that on camera because it's going to take a little bit of effort. And I don't think you guys want to spend that much time with me. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way it's coming out. Now, let's put some butterflies on here. I've not used my butterfly patterns before. I like this little one. When you hop on, say hi. So I know you're here. And I know who I can say hi back to. Shows that I have 2 people watching, but it's not telling me who they are. But welcome. And if you're new, I'm excited that you joined us. And if you're not new, welcome back. And I will do much better about I don't think I want it there. Let's see. Maybe we want a bigger one. This is it's A2, A1. So let's do a bigger one and see how that looks. Hi, Melinda. Welcome. Glad you joined me. I was getting lonely. Nobody was saying hi or anything. I'm doing a sign for my cousin's garden. She's coming home from the hospital tomorrow, and her kids made her a flower garden and asked me to make her a sign for it. She's been in the hospital quite a while with having strokes. And okay, so what color do we want to do the butterfly? Let's get really bright and use raspberry sherbet. Now I'm doing this on a palette board, so there are lines in the butterflies, but that's okay. I think it's coming out great. Close that up. Pull this off. Remember, you take it from the middle. Don't pull from side to side. I'm going to need to dry that so I can put the, I kind of like it though without the top on it. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'll put top on. Now, let's see, with the top. Hi. Just a few more minutes. Dinner ready? Okay. See, I'm playing and my hubby's cooking dinner. Isn't that nice? He's actually playing with his rotisserie that I got him for his birthday. See, that's a secret. You buy him a new toy. Now he always cooks a lot out this time of year. I cook in the winter, he cooks in the summer. Okay, so we've laid this on top. So it's a layered effect, and I'm going to use a deeper currant jam, or which one works better? I think currant jam will be pretty on this. It's a lot deeper in color. Now this looks like I'm covering up the original, but I'm not. I'm putting the accents on it. And I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. Cover that up so it doesn't dry out. And take this off and see what we got. And see where it just accented the butterfly. I do see one spot that it pulled away. So I'm just going to take my trusty paintbrush and fill it in. Oh, it didn't pull away. That's a line in the palette board. That's what happened. But I always keep a couple of paint brushes, detail brushes, handy just for these little touch-ups, or I could lay the transfer back over and do it again, but to me it's easier to just take the paintbrush and fill in any areas that didn't come out the way I wanted them to. Just like that. Now I haven't decided what I'm going to put in the top, so I will probably go have dinner. I'm thinking. Oh no, I think I'll put this butterfly. Let's finish the project. I'm just going to put the butterfly right here. This one doesn't have a layered effect, so it's going to be quick and easy. And I think I'm going to do this one in a pretty peacock color. I want this to be really bright and colorful for her. So let's go with the pretty bright colors. And that's why I did the surface in restorative blue. I mean restorative yellow. Sorry, that didn't. So that it would be bright when she looked out her window. And then because it is going outside, we will spray it with clear polyurethane so it holds up better in the weather. Remember to pull your transfers from the middle once you get started. And there we have it. I hope they like it. I hope they're satisfied with what I chose to do. Well, guys, that's it for me tonight. Let me tilt back up so I can say my goodbyes. Hi. Remember, if you want to have a Facebook party or a live Zoom party where we're all painting at the same time, pop your name below and I'll PM you. If you live locally and you want to have a workshop, I just have new workshop programs. A first-time workshop is $15. So, and that gives you a product to take home. I also have a new kids program. I have the novice, which I just spoke about, and I have a more advanced class. So there's lots of options out there if you want to have your own and learn how to do this chalking. It's a lot of fun. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to be on tomorrow night. No guarantees. Like I said, summer's hectic. Kids are coming and going, and I don't know when I have free time and when I don't, but I am going to try to do a live every night again. So thanks for joining. Bye, Lynn. Talk to you soon. Night, guys.